Okay, welcome to our review of this Mini Cooper S Coupe. It's a 2015 model, 1.6 turbo, 180 horsepower, so it's going to be lots of fun when we test drive it, but just for the time being we're going to show you the inside first. So we're inside the Mini Cooper S, just to show you some of the features. This car comes with the JCW kit already fitted, as you can see here on the steering wheel. It's got the John Cooper Works emblem. It's also got the emblem on the kick panels as well, as you get out through the doors, and the kit on the outside, which you've already seen. So keeping on the steering wheel a little bit, you've got your multifunction steering wheel. So you've got your controls for your radio, your stations, you've got your telephone prep, you've got cruise control for a zoom in and up and down. You've got your rev counter, which also gives you your time, miles per hour, and your mileage in there, plus some other functions. Moving into the middle of the vehicle, you've got all your information displays here. Now that's controlled like all BMWs. I think they've done quite a good job of this. So down here, you can turn this, which then alters what you've got on your display. So all you do is select settings and it'll give you a list, and you can just easily scroll down and change any of the settings that you want in there. I must admit, I've got this in my BMW and it is quite easy to use once you get used to it. As we move further down, we've got the CD slot. So you've got your CD, your volume controls again on there, but you've got those on the steering wheel as well. You've also got your heater controls, so you've got front heated screen, rear heated screen, your aircon and auto. You've got full aircon, full heater controls there. Further down you've got your electric windows, you've got your fog lamps, your door locks, and you've got your heated seats for driver and passenger. And again, these are the same as what other BMWs are. They are literally instantly hot in about 20 seconds. So you normally end up turning these down to number 2 because they do get hot really quickly. Further down here, as you can see, we've got sport mode. So we've not tried that yet, but we will try when we get on the road. And then you've got your multimedia inputs as well. So you can plug in your phone, you can charge from there as well. And then you've got your 6-speed manual gearbox. So when these Minis first came out, the first Mini Cooper S, which is my preferred one, which is the one I raced in Rallycross a couple of years ago, that was the 1.6 supercharged version, which I still prefer to this day. So that was the R53. Then they brought out the R56, and now this model is the R58. So but BMW have done quite a good job over the years, because if you actually put the R53, R56 and R58 next to each other, you'll see that even though they've not changed much in style, they have actually grown and almost been on steroids. So they've been very clever how they've changed the wheelbase, the width of the vehicle, but still managed to keep the styling, so you can't really tell much difference. But now we're inside this R58 Coupe. With the leather seats, it is really nice and comfortable. On the road, as you'd expect, it is a hard ride, but that's one of the characters of Minis, and that's what everybody loves. It is a real driver's car. As you're driving, everything's nice, the position's comfortable, the steering wheel's comfortable, the indicators, everything that you touch is within fingertip distance. The controls for the multifunction steering wheel, they're all nice and easy to use. The gearbox itself is very positive. You know what gear you're in. It does sound a little bit clunky, but that's not a fault of the car. That's just the gearbox itself. Power-wise, there's plenty of power from the vehicle. As soon as you put your foot down, it does pull away strong. It's nice and clean, nice and smooth. That turbo starts to pull in once you get up the rev range. This car's only done just over 33,000 miles, and it drives like brand new. The acceleration, the engine's nice and quiet, the brakes do what they're supposed to do, they're very keen. The feel from the steering wheel, that's very tight, so the car drives like new. It's also a great time of year if you're looking for coupes or convertibles. Everybody tries to sell them this time of year, so ideal if you want to pick up a bargain. As we get into the country road, let's flick it into sports mode and see. Wow, it really does take off once you put it into sports mode. You can really hear the roar from the engine and that great note from the exhaust. The other thing that's great with the Minis as well, they're so positive on the cornering. So because the vehicle's got a wheel in each corner, when you turn it really does go where you want it to do, and it does feel like you're actually driving a go-kart. But that's what everybody loves about the Minis. The Coupe is not everybody's cup of tea, purely because it's only got 2 seats, but what that does increase is a lot of boot space in the back, as you've seen earlier. So if you're in the market for a Mini Cooper S Coupe, this really is a nice car. Like I say, we've started to work with Jake Williams Automotives. They're a local dealer. They are providing really good quality, low mileage cars. This one's been really nice to drive. We've enjoyed doing the review on it. And if anybody's got any questions, they can contact us over Facebook or contact us on Instagram, and also contact Jake Williams Automotives. Well, that concludes our test drive. We hope you found it informative, and we look forward to doing the next reviews.